Welcome to Cece's Kitchen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, hopefully everybody had a great holiday, as I did, despite all the challenges we've had in 2020. But today, we're going to make some tacos, and we're going to have shrimp tacos. So we're not going to prolong the hour because I'm excited, I'm hungry, and I'm ready to eat, and I'm excited because I know how good this is going to taste. So come on in the kitchen and let's get started. So what I've already done, just to let you see, I've shredded some red cabbage, green cabbage, and a little bit of carrots is here, and then here is my shrimp that I'm going to season with some Old Bay and some garlic powder, and we're going to put those on. And then I've also chopped up what you see here, my red, orange, yellow, and green bell peppers. Yes, yes, that goes with everything, guys. So stay with me. I'm going to get me some gloves so I can glove up, and we're going to get started. And I'm excited. So we're going to take a tablespoon of sesame seed oil and drop that in here. And this is what I use for my sesame seed oil. It's Cookwell sesame seed oil. It has a nice flavor to it, and I love it. So my pan should be hot already. Yeah, it seems to be a little warm. So I'm going to take that, and we're going to slide our veggies in this pan to saute them a little bit. Yeah, it is ready. That's the sound we love to hear. Yes. So we're going to let that saute a little bit. And then I'm going to take a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm going to use my olive oil for my shrimp. I'm trying something new. I'm cooking in this pan here, which I baked on in the oven with it, but I never cooked on top of the stove with it. Let's see. So yep, the handles are hot. So I do like this, you know, it has the bottom on it, so where I can put it on top of the stove. So I'm gonna see how that does. I'm just spreading my oil in the pan there. So what we're gonna do, boy, if you've ever cooked with sesame oil, you will love the aroma that it gives. So I'm gonna take the cabbage. We're not going to cook this very long. We're going to slide that. Let's get this. There you go, yes. So we just want to slide. We're going to let those cook a little bit too. There we go. Set this off to the side here. Just going to stir that a little bit. Bell peppers always give you a great flavor. And we are going to add some salt and pepper to your liking. You season your food like you like it. So I am going to do some salt today. Y'all know sometimes I don't do salt. But we're going to do a little salt today with that. And I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of red cooking wine to that. So we'll let that simmer a little bit. And I'm going to have my stove on medium-high because I don't want to cook my vegetables to be mushy. Matter of fact, this is all I'm going to do with that. And we're going to turn this off. and let it just simmer. Because I only cook it about 5 minutes, guys. If you see, because that's all I need. And we're done. And I'm also going to take this, yeah. So I've turned my stove off. That's 5 minutes is cooking. Also, even though I add the olive oil, I want to do some sesame oil because of the flavor here. Now, I'm not going to put it in the pan. I'm going to put it in the shrimp. So I took a tablespoon of the sesame oil and I added that to the shrimp. And let me put my gloves back on. Yeah. So we're going to do that. And we're going to cook those shrimp right in this pan here. And now I'm going to add some onion and garlic powder to my shrimp. So that's all we're going to season it with. There's some garlic powder there. Because I'm not using fresh garlic, so we're going to use some garlic powder. And here is my onion powder that we want to do. And then I'm going to add the Old Bay seasoning to your liking. So we're just going to season that there. Season those shrimp. And once our pan gets hot, we're going to cook them right in this pan. And I'm going to take this off the stove so it can stop cooking. So the cooking time can stop. And we're going to make a little cream sauce. And this cream sauce is going to be used with some ranch dressing. And I'm going to use about 1/4 of a cup. Really, this is about 1/2 cup of ranch dressing. I'm going to let you see that there. See that? And we're going to put some tablespoon of sweet relish pickles. See, I have the Mount Olive sweet relish pickles. We're going to add to that sauce there. And I'm going to take a little bit of the bell peppers. Like that, as someone said. We're going to add that there. Yes. What you doing? You ain't got to do all that. He crawling, trying to keep from being in the video. So this is just going to be a little mixture to add on top of the, and it tastes good too. Ooh, that tastes good. Ooh, yes it does. And our shrimp is already in our pan and look like we can turn those. So I'm going to flip those. So those shrimp, look at that. They are ready. And as my grandson says, is the shrimp ready? Ooh, look at those shrimp, guys. We making shrimp tacos today. Yes, so they are ready. The cabbage is ready. The vegetables, they are ready. Let's see. Oh, yes. Here, look at those cabbages. Look at that. And remember that little sauce? So this is going to be like a slaw. That's why I didn't want to cook my cabbage that long. Because, remember that little mixture? So we was going to half that up. So I'm going to take half the cabbage that we have. Other half of that cabbage. I'm going to scoop some of that up. Because this is what I like to do. I'm just going to take some of that and put it in this bowl. That's why we didn't cook it very long. Because I'm doing 2 things in one. And so remember that good old cream sauce we made over here. So we're going to take this, remember our sauce we made? And we're going to mix that. Ooh. So we're just going to stir that together. Yes. See there? So we are stirring this together. So when I make my slaw, I cook my cabbage just a little bit. So this is supposed to be like cold slaw, but it's not cold, it's hot slaw. Yes sir, buddy. Because this is CC's kitchen and we do it our way. And so we still have the other cabbage here. Now I'm going to use the slaw cabbage in my taco. So I'm going to bring you back because I'm going to dice up some tomatoes so I can get that ready for the guacamole. So I have some protein wraps. This is one wrap is 12 grams of protein. So I'm going to do 2. And turn my light off here so we don't get the reflection. There we go, much better. So I'm going to do 2. I'm going to take this wrap here. Yes. So in my wrap, I don't even know how to get started. This is so good, guys. So in my wrap, we're going to do a vegetable wrap. Okay? So I'm going to do my vegetable wrap. And I'm just going to take my vegetables here so we don't make a mess. And I'm going to add it in my wrap. Yes. If you want to add cheese, that's up to you. You do your thing. And this could be our vegetable wrap. And I'm going to take some guacamole. Y'all, this guacamole is so good. I don't know where to put myself. And I'm going to add that on top. Yes, yes, yes. And that's just going to be our vegetable wrap. And when you do your wrap, can y'all see me? I want to make sure you see this. I don't want you to miss nothing. Yeah, so we're going to take the wrap and you fold it on one side over. Fold the other side over. Then you take the ends and we just roll. Ooh. You want to do it into a cone shape, you can. And the thing, you want to just make sure you keep all your goodies on the inside. And that's what we want to do. Oh, yes. And this is going to be our vegetable wrap. No meat in it. There we are. So I have, and I'm going to slice this one in half. So I have a vegetable wrap with guacamole, and look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Yes, Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for this meal. Y'all gotta try it. I'm telling you, you're missing out if you don't. Lord have mercy, this is good. So, we're making a difference. Here's our taco. So I have a variety. So I'm going to take the vegetables and stuff it in my taco. There we are. And I want to add a little guacamole to this one. Just a little teaspoon there. Yes, sir, buddy. Where that shrimp? Come on here. Ooh-wee. Look at that. Just look at that. Don't that look good? And I'm going to put those shrimp right here. Ooh. Yes, sir. So here's our shrimp taco. I'm going to add one so can I stuff it in here. That's one thing about the, so here we are with our shrimp taco. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Can you smell it? It smells delicious too. Take a bite. Didn't it taste good? Oh, I know you want another bite. Let me help you. Oh, you shrimp good. Well, I'm so sorry y'all missed the appointment. Maybe next time. But this is delicious. So anybody that want to add their turkey meat, they can do that too. Guys, I gotta go because this is good and I'm ready to chow down. So here is Cece's Kitchen taco shrimp. Or if you want to say shrimp taco, here we go. Thank you. And we'll be back with more delicious recipes. So I have my 2 guacamoles that my avocados that I've scooped out. And I'm adding a little lime juice. This is what you see. I have some lime, so I'm just squeezing as much as I can out of here. And I've already diced up the tomatoes. And I've added the tomatoes. And I've also added a tablespoon of those red, green bell peppers. And since I'm done, my onion, I'm going to bypass on the red onions today. And I'm just going to add a little bit of onion and garlic powder. And then we're going to take, and we're also going to add a little pepper to that. And we're adding a little salt to that. Don't think I'm adding a lot because this comes out very slow. And we're just going to sort of mash this together. I may have to open up and put the rest of my, so I'm adding my rest. I use 1 tomato. So I'm adding the rest of my tomatoes here. Ooh, yeah. I can see my mom and I not eating some potato chips and dip with this here. She would love it. And she would say, boy, that eat good. Yes, sir. Yes, yes. I'm going to take the top off because I know it didn't add enough salt. And I'm going to add some more pepper to it. Oh, there you go. There we go. And I'm going to give it a taste. Let me get me a little spoon here. And we're going to do a little taste test. Okay? Let me see, can I lift you up there? There we go. So let's see here. There we go. Make sure it's seasoned good. That's why I took the salt off, because it does need a little bit more salt and a little bit more pepper. And I gotta add my teaspoon. I like to add a little dab of the Italian dressing when I do guacamole. Just a little bit for that flavor. Because you don't want to make it to be mushy, so that's why we only use a little bit. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take another. That'll do it. Yeah. And so here's my cabbage. And let's make sure with the sauce. I'm done. Oh my gosh. This is delicious. I'm just smacking all through this because it is just that good. Now, I'm going to let them do their tacos, but I'm going to do my little healthy wrap. So, we're going to bring you back, and I'm going to fix up this taco for you, and I'm going to let you see me. I just had to come back to tell you that taco is banging. So, I had to get another one. Look at that. This taco number 2. I had to get another one. And then, I fixed this one. Yeah, I put a little of the turkey meat in that one. So, I'll see y'all later because I'm about to chime out again.